Hi, I'm Joshua Berry, and I am majoring in applied. I'm getting an applied bachelor's degree in computer information systems. I was scrolling on Instagram, I'd say about a year and a half ago at this point, and then I halfway filled out like an info thing, and one of your admissions counselors contacted me and said, "Hey, why didn't you finish filling this out?" I was like, "I don't know," and we just progressed from there, and it seemed like a great fit. Leslie Ochoa is a godsend because she helped me apply, and she like held my hand for the first little bit of school to get me um, to get me on board with how you guys do things, and it was a great experience, honestly. I was attending a different university when I first got out of the Navy, and it was a classic, university that it was more geared towards children fresh out of college, well, fresh out of high school. And, I had, seen a little bit, my worldview had already been established. And it just kind of felt like, essentially I was Billy Madison in the midst of, kindergartners. So I definitely gave, my best efforts at that university, and I learned a lot, and I ended up getting, damn near a minor, or a bachelor's. I got my minor, in, what is it? It is International Studies, Intelligence and Security. So there's only a couple different tracks that you can go in that field, and I'm pretty noticeable, so becoming a spy is not necessarily the thing. So I just decided that I have to utilize other skill sets to make it in this world. So I definitely was pushed towards cybersecurity. So the quizzes and tests and the coursework itself prepares you to be able to then take the exam, the practice exams on any of the platforms that you have accessible for us. The quizzes and the coursework combined with the practice exams are key to being able to pass these certification exams, because you have to have a certain level of knowledge to be able to think through the situation. The exam itself isn't isn't let's regurgitate information. Let's take what you know and let's build upon that by asking you questions so that you can think outside the box and give the best answer out of the selections. My career goal, number one, I am a faith person. My faith is pretty strong. And when I was, on my hands and knees praying after, some life altering events, my path was made super narrow. I said, Lord, what am I supposed to do in this world? Because legacy and leaving a positive impact on this world is a really big goal of mine. I do a lot in my personal time. My life is very cool, and as long as I graduate, well, when I graduate, and with all of my certs, I want to work with really cool people doing really cool stuff, and that matters. I really want to leave a great impact and have, you know, people that tell the story of Josh Berry being a good one. Again, there is, you got to be careful what you ask the big man upstairs for, because when you say, Lord, make my path narrow, and don't open doors that don't belong to me, don't open windows for this, that, and the third, it's been super narrow. Like, there are people that along the way that have helped, and that, I no longer have in my life, because, paths diverge in the wood, and that's cool. That's fine. There's a reason, a season, or a lifetime for all of our interactions. So with that, you have to be super, I don't want to say selfish, but yeah, you have to be super self-serving with your time when you are embarking on a new journey. And the Lord puts you in different situations, takes things away from you, not to, well, takes that's responsibility away from you so that you can completely focus on what you have in front of you, that the way that you should go, essentially. So, yeah, there's a lot of people that have helped and they were here for a season. But at the same time, there are a lot of people, those same people, some of them had to go their own way, and I have to continue on my ascension. And that's just what life is. I went to a 4-year university, and it was a classic, university where you have, all the things that you have to do to that don't necessarily align with your degree program, but to get your degree program, to get your certificates or your certs or your diploma at the end of it. I like CIAT for the fact it reminds me of military courses where we had to go and learn advanced X, Y, and Z. I can't really say, or we have to learn skills and then immediately apply them to our submarine or our boat or whatever it is. And I really enjoy that idea and how we learn a lot in a short amount of time and then apply it immediately on a certification exam. Now, that right there, it might seem daunting, but for me and how my brain works, it is a welcome thing. It is a welcome way of being, because it takes your focus. And for someone like me that has a lot going on, my focus sometimes gets sidetracked. But CIAT, with all of our assignments that are due, that are weighed and measured and help soak up possibly a less than stellar exam, you can still, by and large, get an A or an A- with doing the work daily. And it prepares you to take your practice exams, which prepares you for your certification exam. At CIAT, I feel like my success is a priority, not just for me, but for the staff. Anytime I'm contacting student services or going one-on-ones with my professors, or in person, going to the different people that you meet throughout your journey that help you along, I really feel that they are fully vested in the student's success, especially mine. Now, with that, a hungry mouth doesn't get fed unless it tells somebody that it's hungry. We're not children here. We are adults. So you must communicate. With any relationship, you must communicate and let somebody know what's troubling you so that they can fix it. It might be so simple for them to fix this really big problem for you. So, use your team, and the team is there. I'm in the Eastern time zone. CIAT is West Coast. You guys get it, and you are very quick to answer any question under the sun, whether it's related to my coursework or it's related to potential jobs or internships that may arise. You guys are super accessible.